This is the HS Game Time Roundup with Pep Fernandez. Powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac. Standards for excellence.
The HS Game Time Roundup is bringing you to the Anaheim Convention Center for the CIF Basketball Championship Games. Chris Erkley will join us in just a moment with the North Lady Huskies in action, playing for a CIF title. But first, we start in Division 1A with Summit. Let's get to the action. Summit with the height advantage, but the Oilers, they love to shoot the three. Early on, the Skyhawks fighting fire with fire. Brooklyn Jackson buries the three ball, and the Oilers answer with a long-range three of their own. Danielle Kennedy knocks it down. Oilers star Kelsey Minato led all scores with 25 points, and she helped Huntington Beach build a 16-11 lead after one quarter. To the second, Summit playing the Oilers game and doing it well. Kylie Copey drains the triple, and then it's Shiteria Thurman from deep. Can you hear me now? Good! Summit led 27-24 at the half. Third quarter, the Skyhawks with a nice passing. Asia Foster to Jackson inside, all alone for the easy basket. Then it's Allen going to work on the glass. She gets the putback. Allen drops 17 points to go with 20 rebounds. Adriana Brody stepped her game up in the second half. Brody inside for two, more on her later. Then it's Thurman letting it fly from deep. Summit on top 42-36 heading into the fourth quarter. Huntington Beach would get back in it with a three ball, of course. Maya Kennedy nails it. Summit's lead down to one. Then Brody takes over, drives to the cup for two of her 14 points. Then Brody working in the paint for two more. Brody made some big baskets down the stretch, but the Oilers would not go away. Off the miss, Paola Roa gets the putback for Huntington Beach, and she ties the game at 51 with about a minute to play. That sets the stage for Summit's star player, Jillian Allen. She said she wanted the ball when it counts the most, and she delivered. Allen drives for the bucket and one. Summit takes the lead with 49 seconds left, and the Skyhawks would not look back. Go ahead and bring on the dog pile. In a year where the football team brought home a CIF crown, the girls basketball team does the same. The Skyhawks are your Division 1A CIF champ, winning 56-51.
I told them we're going to get this ring. Every game we had in the playoffs, I said, we're going to get this ring every practice. I said, we're going to win. We just practicing to make sure it's a victory. So don't even, I just wanted to make sure they were confident, let them know how confident that I was in them.
It was just great to embrace my teammates. Everyone ran out to me with just so much love, and like, we're on the court, we're happy. Like, I'm so happy that I can't cry, and I want to cry, but I can't. And just the dog pile felt great. It's just an amazing feeling that you just can't, I'm lost for words. It's just great.
Our team coverage of the CIF Basketball Championship Games continues with Chris Erkley. He has the highlights as North took on Linwood in Division 2 AA. Chris?
Hey everyone, Chris Erkley here for HS Game Time. I'm at the Anaheim Arena. North taking on Linwood in the 2AA CIF Championship game. The Huskies would find themselves down early, but they would rally back in battle to the finish. Huskies off to a hot start thanks to their anchor down low. A nice bounce pass from Akila Martin to center Priscilla Brooks for the lay-in. More from Brooks in the first quarter, going to work in the paint for yet another easy lay-in. Huskies up 14-7, but they would begin to struggle. Linwood now running the fast break, and Shahana Ziegler knocks down the mid-range jumper for the Knights. Linwood continues the run. This time it's Priscilla Lopez with the old-fashioned three, getting the bucket and the foul, and the Knights are up 12 at halftime. Linwood would be up 15 as time winds down in the third quarter when Simone DeCoude gets the shooter's touch on the three right at the buzzer. Fire up the rally song, the Huskies are back in it. The threes would continue to rain for North in the fourth. First, Akila Martin lets it fly from deep for the Huskies. Then after a Linwood miss, it's more Huskies from deep. Camille Diaz gets into the mix with a three of her own. And North is down just 4 with 4 minutes remaining. But North would simply run out of gas at the end as they lose 66-55, a disappointing loss for the Huskies, but they're still excited as they move on to state.
I would say my MVP of the season would be Priscilla Brooks. She did what she was supposed to do out there today. We just didn't come to help her. If we'd have came to help her, we'd have been a little different situation today. But they're not going to say next year. They want state. They're already talking about it.
we're not going to let the CIF game, like, trouble us, but we're just going to keep on working hard to win state.
From Thursday night, the Norco girls lost in the 2A title game, falling to Foothill of Santa Ana 54-43. Still a great run to the championship game by the Cougars. Now to boys soccer, where Valley View captured the Division II title behind a goal from Alex Turkson in overtime. 1-0 the final versus Capistrano Valley. We'll have highlights from this match in Saturday's HS Game Time Roundup. And also check out the story by Tim Dutton. In Division 6, girls soccer, Hemet hooked up with St. Margaret's for the CIF crown at Mission Viejo High School. A dramatic finish in this one. Early on, Bulldog standout Rosie Robinson gets rocked in the box. Robinson draws the whistle by getting slammed to the ground, and that sets up the penalty kick. Robinson takes it and nails it. Hemet and St. Margaret's were tied 1-1 through regulation and through overtime, so it goes to a penalty kick shootout. The Bulldogs connected on all 5 of their first penalty shots, but so did St. Margaret's. So with the shootout even 5-5, Hemet is finally blocked on that kick, and St. Margaret's would convert on their 6th kick of the shootout. Hemet falls 6-5 in penalty shots. Tough way to go out in the CIF finals. And good luck to the Citrus Valley girls soccer team playing for a CIF title on Saturday, plus Lakeside and Cajon playing for a boys soccer CIF championship in Division 5. And also Cal Lutheran playing for a basketball CIF title against Renaissance Academy. We'll have highlights from those games in a very special weekend edition of the HS Game Time Roundup on Saturday. From the Anaheim Convention Center, I'm Pep Fernandez for the HSGT Roundup.